My name is Jeff Morgan. I'm from Dallas, Texas. And to continue on with this this case that I'm talking about with Cody Neal Taylor versus Erica Duckworth and Lee Piaster, I want to start to read the affidavits that have been submitted. And the first affidavit, I guess I'm kind of proud to say, is my own affidavit. Sworn affidavit, I, the undersigned Jeffrey Stephen Morgan, do hereby make this oath and state. My name is Jeffrey Stephen Morgan. I am a male over 21 years old. I live and I give my email, I give my address, I give how I can be contacted both by email and by phone. I make the statement voluntarily and without coercion. I understand that the statement is being made for use as evidence in court. The facts contained herein are within my personal knowledge and are, to the best of my belief, both true and accurate unless specifically otherwise noted. Number 3, I am the person who records and uploads videos and interviews to my YouTube channel located at https and then YouTube at Jeff in Jordan. I and I alone am responsible for the information that is presented on my YouTube channel. The reason I wanted to make this clear is because in the past, somebody wanted another person to take down my videos on my YouTube channel, to which I asked the person, what do they expect you to do? Hack into my account? Steal my password and take down my videos? I'm sorry, these are my videos, they're not coming down. So just so that it's clear, the YouTube video is my video. I own it, I operate it, I'm responsible for the uploads. Mr. Cody Taylor does not have my password, so if anybody wants Mr. Cody Taylor to take down the video interviews that I did with him, sorry, you need to address that with me. For the right price, perhaps, maybe I would. But you're looking at least 7 figures. My channel has been active for about 7.5 years as of September the 7th, 2023, which is the date that I did this affidavit. I have 9,000 subscribers and have uploaded over 2,100 videos. Point 4, the content of my YouTube channel addresses an important but often neglected bipartisan public concern. The stated purpose of my YouTube channel is to expose the evil and injustice that are codified in the Texas Anti-Family Code and implemented by our anti-family courts. For the sake of our parents, children, grandparents, friends, co-workers, and society itself, we must strengthen our families and challenge unjust, immoral, and wicked laws and exploitive divorce attorneys from destroying our families. Number 5, to this end, I have interviewed legislators, grandparents, parents, children, both men and women of various faiths, political affiliations, races, and ages, both in Texas and in various states of the United States. My interviews have dealt with multiple aspects of, quote, family law and the repercussions people suffer due to the unjust, immoral, and wicked laws and the exploitive, abusive, unconstitutional, and evil practices of what I refer to as, quote, the family destruction industry, which includes but is not limited to divorce attorneys, child custody evaluators, judges, and others. Number 6, all of the videos that I have uploaded in good faith that the information is true. I seek to ascertain the facts and verify the accuracy of the information prior to uploading an interview. If I question the veracity of an interview, I will not upload the interview. On the few occasions where I have interviewed a person and later questioned the truthfulness of the person being interviewed, or found out that the information I believe to be true may not have been true or was misleading, I have removed the interview. Number 7, I have known Mr. Cody Taylor for about 2 years, maybe longer, and of the injustice being perpetrated against Cody and his daughter and his parents by Judge Larry Thorne, Mr. Taylor's ex-wife, and LPC, Erica Duckworth. Number 8, throughout this time, I have talked with Mr. Taylor in person and over the phone and have exchanged email, text, and Facebook messages with him on multiple occasions. I have read some of the documents that he has posted or sent to me, and I have testified before the Texas Juvenile Justice and Family Issues Committee in Austin, Texas, with Mr. Taylor. Based on what I know about Mr. Taylor's character and the issues we have discussed, I have absolutely no reason to question his integrity or the veracity of his claims. Number 9, near the end of 2022, I informed Mr. Taylor that I would be in Houston, Texas for work in the month of December, We made arrangements to get together while I was in the area. Mr. Taylor went to great lengths to get his story out. Because of my work schedule, he drove about an hour and a half or more each way to meet me at the hotel I was staying at. Number 10, my interview with Mr. Taylor lasted about or over 2 hours and dealt with his experience in family court, aka, quote, anti-family court, and the family destruction industry. Due to the length of the interview with Mr. Taylor and for the benefit of those who watch my videos, I broke the interview into 13, quote, listener-friendly segments. Number 11, these videos were uploaded on February 21st and February 22nd, 2023. The reason for the 2-month gap between the interview and the upload was due to the busyness of my schedule and to validate the assertions of Mr. Taylor's claims. During the editing, I provided support to Mr. Taylor's assertions by including screenshots of his legal proceedings. Number 12, prior to, during, and subsequent to this interview, I read some of the documentation that all appeared to verify his assertions about the mistreatment he, his daughter, and his parents have suffered due to anti-family court and those involved in the family destruction industry, including LPC Erica Duckworth. Based on the documentation I read in my conversations with Mr. Taylor, I believe that LPC Erica Duckworth violated her code, ethics, and committed perjury, as I noted in the title and comments to this video. And a video link was there about the video that I addressed this. Number 13, the entire playlist of my interview with Mr. Taylor is located at, and I provide that link. Number 14, while seeking to make legislative changes for the good of our families, it is important that we are able to exercise our First Amendment rights and speak truth without fear of retaliation. Article 1, Section 8 of our Texas Constitution likewise guarantees us of this right. Section 8, freedom of speech and press libel. Every person shall be at liberty to speak, write, or publish his opinions on any subject, being responsible for the abuse of that privilege, and no law shall ever be passed curtailing the liberty of speech or of the press. Once again, I believe I am press here at this point. With 2,100 videos out over 7.5 years, I think I can claim that I am media and press. In prosecutions for the publications of papers, investigating the conduct of officers or men in public capacity, or when the matter published is proper for public information, which I believe all the things that I have done is proper for public information, the truth thereof may be given in evidence. And in all indictments for libels, the jury shall have the right to determine the law and the facts under the direction of the court, as in other cases, February 15th, 1876. And by the way, truth is the defense for any lawsuits against defamation. Number 15, I just said it right here. Number 15, truth is a defense against defamation. Not only should Mr. Taylor's U.S. and Texas freedom of speech rights be upheld, but mine should be upheld as well. Any attempt to mute Mr. Taylor's voice and silence his ability to speak the truth is unconstitutional. Number 16, in addition, I believe that any attempt to silence speech by Mr. Taylor and my ability to influence legislators and make legislative changes to laws and practices in Texas should be afforded all the protection offered by anti-SLAPP laws. I made a slight error in that statement. What I meant to say was that our ability to speak should be granted all of the protections offered by anti-SLAPP laws. Now, SLAPP, S-L-A-P-P, is a strategic lawsuit against participation. You can sue somebody so they cannot try to say anything that might have political ramifications. And anti-SLAPP, because this practice has been going on, anti-SLAPP laws have been drafted, which protect citizens from having lawsuits filed against them to stop them from public participation, discussing laws and practices that should be changed. What I've discussed on my YouTube video, what Mr. Taylor have discussed, should be granted all of the protections of anti-SLAPP laws, all of the protections that they afford. Number 17, America has a long history of honoring whistleblowers, starting with the 1778 Whistleblower Act. Congress has strengthened this act multiple times since, to the point where we now celebrate National Whistleblower Appreciation Day on July 30th of each year. This day has been set aside to commemorate the actions of whistleblowers and their contributions to society by exposing wrongdoing and injustice. Instead of being sued, I believe Mr. Taylor should be applauded and celebrated for his courage to blow the whistle on the unjust practices and actions that he has experienced, both by Judge Larry Thorne and LPC Erica Duckworth. Point number 18, thus ends my statement. And this was notarized in front of a notary public in the state of Pennsylvania. Her name is Kelly Phillips, Notary Public, Erie County. Her commission expires later this year, and we have the commission number down there. So my affidavit, my sworn affidavit on behalf of Cody Taylor is written here, but it's not just my affidavit. I've got 3 additional affidavits that I would like to discuss as well. Thank you.